Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. There's an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like oh well, oh well.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Sizzling.
Welcome to the Daily Swole.
It's ya boy, it's ya boy. Testing, 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 test, 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 testing, 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 test, 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 testing, testicles, testing, testicles, testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1300 and shtus of the Daily Mother Swole. Those Musker Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Welcome to the show. If you're brand new, pinch your nips and away we go. It's your boy Papa Swolio. Happy Friday, everyone. It is Friday, November the 29th, and I'm pouring a little bit of evening coffee. It's coming up on 5 p.m. Eastern time, so it's a little bit of an evening swole. And I'm in debate mode right now. Like, I'm not sure if I want to lift or if I want to do yoga. So I think I'm going to opt for some hot yoga tonight. I think that's the way it's going to go. I really do. I think it's the way it's going to go. I feel like I could lift, but, had like the Thanksgiving dinner yet. It's one of those days where I'm like, everyone's stressed out with Black Friday. Everyone's running around trying to buy shit they don't fucking need. So it's like, all right, I need to flip the script. Gotta flip it. Gotta back it off. Everyone else is going hard. Everyone else is losing their fucking mind. Papa Swolio's I gotta pull this fucking ship straight. I gotta right this Titanic. Come on, I'm gonna unsink that motherfucking ship. Unsink that shit, beaches? That's right. All right, we got the Swole text coming in. Hashtag Swole text in the comments below. Drop it in when you come in from hashtag. When you come in from Swole text, drop your hashtag below. So all my Swole text fam, my Swole text peeps, what's up? What's good? What's the good word, beaches? What's the good word? Swole text fam in the house. Love that Swole text fam. Love that sheet. Love that sheet. Let me move this comment thing around here. What's up, Siobhan? Yeah, got that name locked down. I got that name locked down. Yesterday we did the fuck your resolutions, but I want to talk more about the holidays. I want to shoot the shit a little bit more about that and talk about the resolution. So we're doing it again. Hashtag fuck your resolutions. Like, there's going to be a lot of these fucking cards. Hashtag fuck your resolutions. Some of them are going to be written out in full. This is FYR, signed by your boy Papa Swolio. You can see the signature. And episode 1300 and 2 in the back. So hashtag fuck your resolutions or hashtag FYR. I think almost every single day we're gonna have a lot of those cards. We're gonna have a lot of those cards because fuck your resolutions. That's like my thing. If you haven't noticed the shirts and the apparel on Swolenormous Apparel, like if you haven't noticed, and I say that a lot, I think you should say fuck you to your resolutions. I don't think you should be waiting for January 1st. And I appreciate all of you for being here because a lot of people aren't listening to fitness podcasts this time of year. A lot of people aren't paying attention to their health. How'd you guys do yesterday? How'd you all do yesterday for Thanksgiving? Did you eat your steak? Did you eat your turkey? What'd you do yesterday? Did you make it through alive? A lot of you were really concerned about that. I ate pretty well. I didn't have a lot of food. I had a lot of vegetables and stuff. I had asparagus. I had sweet potatoes. I'm not used to eating that early. I usually don't eat that time in the afternoon. I usually don't eat at like 4 or 5. I actually usually eat later than that. Support Buy Nothing Day today. That's not what I want to support, Meredith. I think you should buy Swolenormous X. I think people should join now. I think people should join the fam. We have some ridiculous shit on the horizon. My goodness, this year is ending so strong for content inside X. Like we're really getting into it. Those of you that are in Swole season, we got week 9 coming on Monday. You know, we're coming up on New Year's. This is why I'm talking about resolutions now, because January 1st is right fucking there. No joke. Like it's right fucking there. Resolutions is right there. January 1st is, the visual is there. Like it's coming. It's right around the fucking corner. Have you noticed? Have you noticed that it's here? Legit. We're fucking there. We're there already, people. We are there. Like you're going to have to deal with a lot of this shit coming real fucking soon. Everyone's pinching their nips. Good man. International Swole text. Oh, represent. There you go. Haley Christoph, I put all the Thanksgiving food to use this morning by doing some upper body work and going for a 2-mile run. Good for you. Good for you. That's delicious. Good for you. Crizzy Phoenix, what a name. KP, just upgraded from uncensored to unlimited. Swole text for the win. Welcome. Excellent. I believe I added everyone that's new on the International Swole text. I think everyone should have gotten their message today. If you didn't, if you're a member, make sure to go to the Get Started series and click on Swole text and choose US and Canada or choose International. And it'll direct you to how you're going to get on those lists and stuff. We got the fuck your resolutions pouring in. Let's see. I'm officially in the X fam. Amanda Boonga. Boonga in the house. Welcome, Amanda. I'm so glad you finally joined. I was like, when's this chick gonna level up? When's the Boonga gonna make some gains? Now it's time. The time has come, the walrus said. Okay, Paul Too Tall. Big day for me tomorrow. My 14-year-old son has asked to join the gym. He's getting his, quote, induction tomorrow. Ooh, the gym has a policy where they have to show under 16s how to use equipment. Well, that's good. That's a good gym. And you're probably required to have him be with you. With your he's not gonna be able to come on his own, right? He has to be under your supervision, like go with you to the gym, I'm assuming. That's good. Every gym should do that. I think it's great. I think it's great to have kids in the gym. Kids to a point. Like when you're 13, you have to go with your father usually. You have to go with the adult. You can't just be in there by yourself. But I like it when gyms allow that, because then that's a great bonding experience. If you can go with your father or your mother, you just create this association with like, cool, like you're not in the daycare. Don't go over to Timmy's house. Bring your kid to the fucking gym and show them how to make gains. Help them, give them tools for life, give them tools that they're going to be able to pass on to their kids or actually implement in their own life. Don't underestimate the power. Think about religion. People are programmed with religion when they're very young. Program your children with fitness and health. And that's going to make a much bigger difference. It's going to be much better that they believe in eating real food and exercising and taking care of their mind and their body than believing in like these, who knows, in these unproven theories or concepts, or whether it's whatever religion you believe in. There's nothing wrong with it, but come on, let's instill some fucking good shit too. Like really good shit, like objectively good shit. Whatever you believe, fine, in terms of like the afterlife and shit, but come on. The reality is take care of your fucking body. That should be the religion for everyone. That's the Swole religion. That's the Swole way. The Swole way. Swoleology. Let's see. Madeline Crawford, I was in Target today killing time while waiting for a print order. You were in Target today for Black Friday? Why? Oh my God, that's like walking into like a nuclear apocalypse. Let's see. Holy shit, people are crazy. People watching in Black Friday, or people watching on Black Friday is eye-opening in how ridiculous people's priorities are. Yeah, I agree with that. I just did a post on TikTok about that. Where's my phone? Well, I'm not gonna share it, but I'll show you. I literally just did a TikTok on the problems with Black Friday. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, go. The problems with Black Friday. It's doing well. It's doing well. It's got a little poppy. I figured people are going to be watching some content while they're waiting in line or while they're in the car waiting to get something. And, people are going to be standing around in line waiting for killing time. Because once you get the fucking thing, then you have to check out. And I'm sure they're trying to get people out of the store as fast as possible. But this is some serious shit. It just goes to show, it's kind of like that viral video that I did a couple years ago. The truth hurts, when I call people fat and I said you care more about your fucking car than you do your body. It's like, I think that's probably one of the most legit comparisons. If you care about your body, you should care about it more than your car. Don't wash your car if you're not going to the gym and eating healthy. Like, why put more time and effort and money into your car and the way your car fucking looks when you don't do it for your body? You can like cars. You can have a nice car. I don't give a shit. You can wax your car. You can change your tires and you should. If you have a car, that's what you want to do for just your safety. Whether or not you want to wash your car, okay, that's not going to make it drive better or not, but you understand what I mean. You can take care of your car. You can have hobbies. You can have things you like. You can have things that you like to look good. You can really be into cars. Nothing wrong with it. But don't be into cars at the expense of your health. That always bothered me. To see some fat fucking person washing their car and their gut hanging out under their t-shirt or tank. Yo, why are you worrying about the dirt on your car? Why don't you worry about the dirt on your fucking body? Fat, extra fat is dirt. I got to be careful because if I say fat's dirt, you're demonizing fat. That's mean. Look, fat's excellent. I love eating fat. Fat on your body is important and essential. But extra, we all know what extra fat looks like. You know what extra fat is? The shit that hangs over. That, like, when you're bending forward, it just hangs from your stomach and shit. Like, that's extra. You don't need that. That's why it's hanging. You don't need it. Your body's like just carrying it around like it's in a satchel. It's like a fanny pack for extra energy. Only you don't have energy bars or power bars in there. You have your own body fat. That's where your body gets its own shit from. Man, when you got fucking facts and common sense, everyone's worried about the latest random, small, specific, I guess, unrepeatable study. Everyone just picks on one fucking thing. It's like, look, let's use some common sense. I'm all for science and doing the research on nutrition and training and everything. But I think the research is clear that we got to eat real fucking food and we need to individualize. That's common fucking sense. You don't need to have a book or a documentary about common sense. I mean, maybe we do because no one seems to understand what fucking common sense is. Just think about it. Think about it. You want to eat garbage food? How do you think you're going to run? How do you think you're going to function when you eat shit? Really fucking shit. How well do you think you can run? You put you put whiskey in your gas tank, you'll drive 6 feet and fucking blow up or something. You know what I mean? Doesn't that make sense? You want to give your body good fuel. Why is it so hard for people to understand? Why? Could it be addiction? It's like the only answer. It's the only fucking answer. James, super stoked about intuition this weekend, getting on the rower. Nice. James, are you doing the 90-day dash? Are you in Swole season? Haley, Christoph, I ate what I wanted within reason, made sure to load my plate with veggies and finish those before everything else. That's what I did. I was craving veggies. I was craving that asparagus and Mama Swolio's pop makes some serious fucking sweet potatoes. Woo, those were good. Oh my God. Clarence Dodge Fan Hoftenda. Holy fucking name. Good Lord. I know that's probably not your middle name, Dodge Fan. I'm assuming that's not your real name. What's the best joint support supplement? You can do things like collagen. I would recommend getting on the bone broth train, grass-fed bone broth. You can make it yourself. You can buy some of it online already made as well. Some stores have it. But bone broth is excellent. Collagen's great for that too. And clearing out your diet from inflammatory foods and things that cause you issue, because you could have a lot of poor reactions that give you joint pain. Cleaning out your diet will make you feel a lot better. How many of you have, cut out certain foods and noticed that difference, like in joint pain or like dryness in joints? Have any of you watching live? I can't talk. How many of you watching live have had noticeable differences between changing what you eat and like specifically joint pain or aches, stiffness? I'm gonna have a fucking steak tonight. Some of you were saying you had no steak yesterday. You had some turkey. I had some like a roast. I didn't have a lot of it. I wasn't feeling it. Once you start eating grass-fed like ribeye steaks a lot, it's hard to go off anything that's not that same thing. It's really hard to desire anything else. It just becomes such an amazing fuel source. Fucking, it's just all my body wants. So I'm like, all right, let me get some veggies in there. Let me get some veggies in there. Why not? Why not? Let's balance it out a little bit. I love asparagus though. I always have. That's been my thing. Of course, I had butter all over it. Sweet potatoes and fucking butter all over. Oh. Hillary got an all access pass to my gym and had it all to myself for Thanksgiving. Oh, look at you. My gym was closed. I think, actually. I didn't go. I didn't have time. I didn't have the availability to go. I think, if anything, it was open earlier. I didn't even check because I wasn't going to go yesterday. Sunny Marie, I did great yesterday. I made my own food and rejected everyone else's pies and cakes and trash food. Ooh, fuck that trash food. Look at that. Crizzy Phoenix, I started my elimination diet a couple weeks ago, so I used it as an excuse to not gorge myself on fried turkey and sugar-filled sweet potatoes, and my family didn't fight me on it, surprisingly. Yeah, isn't that nice when you don't get resistance? You expect it and you don't. You're like, oh shit, they're figuring out. A lot of my family, like on both sides, just everyone around me is really coming around to focusing more on these types of food sources because they feel better. And it's not that I want someone to not be a vegan I want people to be healthy. But every time I share what I do and I share like the things that I consume and I, especially with my family, and there's a lot of genetics that has to do with what foods you can optimize and what foods work best for you. They're finding out many, many things about that, of how like you can metabolize fats, and a lot of that comes from your ancestry and your lineage and what your bodies and your lineage has adapted to eating, based on where you came from and stuff like that. But my family really loves pretty much eats very similarly to me and prefers that and likes that. And the difference between grass-fed beef and grain, it's night and day. Those of you that eat wild game or you have grass-fed beef, drop that in the comments too. I think a lot of people don't believe it's better. They try to justify that, oh, it's not that better. Oh, it's the same fucking thing, because they don't want to spend more. And a lot of times, it's more per pound because it's quality. Look, the companies know it's harder to finalize animals just because it takes more time, which is why it's so cheap when you pump them full of corn and soy. I think a lot of people just try to justify the fact that, oh, I don't have to spend $6 or $7 a pound or $8 a pound because it's not. I read an article that's not any different. So, oh, it's just bullshit. Oh, you're just being foofy. And then it justifies them not having to spend money. It makes a big fucking difference. It does. Just the taste alone. Where is it? Like, it's there. It's noticeable. It's not a joke. It's not imaginary. It looks different. It looks better. It tastes better, and you feel better. Adam, what's up, Papa? Advice on getting international Swole text working. You go to the Get Started series, you click on Swole text, you choose international, and you follow the instructions. It's already in play. I've been sending out international Swole text for a while. Been doing it for several days when we launched it. It's up there, dude. It's there. Amanda, before I went to my massage today, I signed up for X. Excited for all those nuts on your chin. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're going to be extra sweaty. Oh, it's there. It's there. It's on the horizon. Let's see. Zachary, fuck people who take up a squat rack for 90 minutes because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Got heated at the gym today. Yeah. I always like it when someone comes up to me like, how many more sets you got? I'm like, I don't know. And that's the honest answer. I usually don't know. I don't count my sets usually. It's usually not that much longer, but it's like, come on. How many more sets? When I'm fucking done. When I'm done. Bought my Fuck Your Resolution shirt yesterday, ready to get kicked out of Planet Fitness for gym intimidation. Oh my God, you might. If you get kicked out, you got to vlog it the whole time. That's good shit. I need to make sure mine comes in before noon, because I'm going to be wearing that shit every fucking day. Fuck your resolutions. I'm going to do like fuck your Monday, fuck your Tuesday, fuck your Wednesday, and just wear a different one every day. It'll be the only thing I ever wear. Fuck your resolutions. Zachary, I was wondering how to sign up for the text. I'm an X-member. Well, when you sign up, it literally emails you right away. And when you go to the Get Started series, it's in a huge icon with Swole text right above the start of the Get Started series. So if you clicked on that, like, you can't miss it. You literally cannot fucking miss Swole text. You could also click any links in the updates tab when we talk about how we updated it recently. Like, it's all there. Just go to the Get Started series. You'll see it. You cannot miss it. And you'll be in. You'll be in. You'll be in. What's up, Chris? Welcome. I saw that, man. Saw that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Payday finally arrived. Jumped on that unlimited like Papa Swole jumping on a ribeye. Oh, God. It's fucking... It's... Can't wait for Monday to finally get started. Looking forward to it. I'm amped. I'm amped. Hey, Papa, have you ever done hot yoga? Oh, I talk about it all the time. I fucking love it. I didn't even leave that question up. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. The Sultans. Thank you. Look at you. Everyone, thank you so much for the support. I really love it. I mean, for those of you that are listening to the podcast, you don't see all these comments. I'll read them, but everyone's raving about Swolenormous X, and I really do appreciate it. And we talk about Swolenormous X a lot because this podcast is heavily around all of you, and a lot of you are members, and you're putting in the fucking work. So the reason why Swolenormous X is so integrated with the podcast is because it's literally the embodiment and the application of everything that I talk about here. I talk about meditation here. We have meditation in Swolenormous X. I talk about yoga here all the time. We have a full yoga studio. I talk about mobility. We have mobility workouts and mobility classes. I talk about programs. We have these programs. Nutrition, elimination diet. We have all that. Like, we have everything I talk about is Swolenormous X. That's why I rave about it, because it's literally everything that I believe in, how you would apply it. And that's why the fuck your resolutions thing is such a passionate, it's catchy, it's fucking true, but people tend to wait, and then they end up waiting, and then waiting more, and then waiting again. And they just become waiting. They just become really good at waiting, really good at not taking action. They just become really good at not doing. That takes practice too. That's a habit. Not doing is also a habit. There's doing and not doing. And if you don't do, you just get better at not doing. You just get better at not putting in effort. You just keep on fucking doing that. Don't start. DeSultans joined Swolenormous X 2 days ago after a month of uncensored, browsed the contents for about 15 minutes before I said, oh my God, totally worth a yearly subscription. Excellent content, Papa Swole. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. And if you're loving Swolenormous X, I love to hear about it. I love to know that you guys are enjoying it and getting the most out of it. And I can't fucking wait for some of the shit that I'm ready to fucking drop it down. I'm ready to drop some nuts. Those of you that, if you think I drop nuts on the main YouTube channel, you're about to get some serious sack inside X. Let's see what's new. Oh, the new YouTube video. Madeline Georgetta made another video. Just making videos based on her title practically now. I skimmed through the content. Woof. I can't watch. I don't pretend to have said that I watched the whole fucking video. Don't worry, I didn't. I don't want that voice in my head. It hurts. It hurts my brain. She made a video about fitness needs more diversity. And I said diversity needs more fucking fitness. Every race, everyone needs to fucking exercise more. Everyone does. Not to have a fucking exercise addiction problem. Diversity needs more fitness. Every race, everyone, skinny, tall, everyone needs to exercise more and take better health of their bodies. Everyone. It's the fucking exact opposite. This is ridiculous bullshit. I don't know if you saw that video. You could drop that in the comments if you caught that today. Mariah, my only Black Friday purchase was from Amazon Ninja Foodie and new meal prep containers. There you go. Happy Liftmas. Ooh, lift mas. I want to lift more. I'm scrolling now. I'm trying to catch up to comments. Let's see. We got some people removing foods from the joint ache. Now I'm catching up. I didn't realize how many comments I was missing. Maureen, when I eat the wrong foods, my joint ache is really bad. I never knew it was the food until I started watching Papa. Good for you. Excellent. Madeline, yep, I've noticed, especially this week now that I've been having wheat, dairy, and sugars, my joints are much stiffer. Yeah, I feel the same way after yesterday. I feel really stiff today. That's why I was thinking about doing lifting. I'm just going to do yoga. I can't. I just feel a little bit too rough. Bart Palka, I'm on week 3 of the carnivore diet and most of my joint and back pain is gone. Good for you, man. Holy shit. Carnivore, how's that going for you? It's obviously going well. Pole Lioness, crazy how easy it is to feel good when you actually try, right? Shocker. Shocker. Oh my God. If you try, you actually feel better. If you cut out inflammatory foods and foods that people are just fucking sucking down, if you just stop sucking down, if you stop eating corn and soy for 1 fucking day, for 2 fucking days, for 2 fucking weeks, could it be that easy? Could it be that simple that you're not consuming garbage food and all of a sudden you feel better? Could it be? I think so. I think so. Grass-fed beef is amazing. Ellen, you're wise. You are wise beyond your years. Phil Gerard, I ended up skipping my personal dessert. I made berries because I didn't feel like needing it. Good. Just go by how you feel. That's it, man. Good shit. You always make me crave steak. LOL, don't stop. Buffalo tonight for us. Ooh, good for you. Grass-fed for life. Gorge Bosch. Brittany, all I've been eating is venison. Oh, venison's great. I love it. Let's see here. I love grass-fed beef. Heartburn went away immediately after I switched. I had the same thing. I don't eat grain-fed beef. I don't eat, shit chicken anymore. I used to have nasty acid reflux. I've told that story many times on the podcast. Years ago, I was eating tons of, there was a place down here in Florida. It was like some little Italian deli, and no joke, it was like, oh, got a great deal. It got a great deal. It was like $1.29 a pound for chicken. How's that sound? Right? How's that sound for like 2007, 8, 9? $1.29 a pound for chicken, or $1.49. Guess the quality of that chicken. I mean, the chicken breasts were literally the size of your fucking face. So who knows how many antibiotics? Who knows who knows if they were chicken or like New York City sewer rats? Like, they were huge fucking chicken breasts. And I was getting nasty acid reflux. This is long before I actually really dug into food quality and understood what was going on. And I ended up going like vegetarian or vegan for like 6 months and just went completely alkaline because my stomach, I was on Prilosec and I was jacked up. I didn't really know. I didn't really understand. So I was craving meat after like 5 or 6 months. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. I don't know if I honestly forget if I was eating fish or not, but it was pretty much, I think it was vegan or vegetarian. It was hardcore. It was the most I've removed ever. And you feel good at first. You have that little period where, oh, I feel great. And then I started feeling like, oh, just felt weak. I felt drained. I was craving meat like in my DNA. I felt it like in my spine. I was just craving meat. But when I came back to eating it, it was only grass-fed. It was only organic stuff. I never had that issue again. I'll only ever get heartburn if I have like a beer. If I eat something that I shouldn't, that I know isn't really optimal for my body, sometimes later on I'll be like, oh, and I'll get some heartburn. And it just reminds me, hey, this is why you fucking stick to your shit. Because the stuff, like, you've been eating a certain way for so long, your body's like, nope, what the fuck is this? That's not food. And it lets you know. That's kind of what it is. It's your body saying, whoa, this ain't food. Something's not right here. What the fuck do you just consume? No, get rid of this shit. That's what it is. That's what your body's telling you. That's how I look at it. Let's see. Inez Feliciano. I have arthritis in my knees, and for the first time in years, I have no pain from day-to-day activities just by cleaning up my diet. I'm not joking, people. This is real. You're going to have real life changes. It's not a conspiracy. It's fucking reality. The food is not good. It's just not. I don't care what you read online. It's not just about calories in and calories out. That's just a smokescreen for what's really happening. That's not helping people. That's why people that go on these calorie restricted diets that are still eating fundamental shit, that's why people fall off these low calorie diets, because it's not the restriction for a couple hundred calories. It's because you're not getting nutrients and your body is not getting proper fuel. So it's not satisfied when it should be satisfied. If you're in a proper caloric deficit and you're eating the proper nutrients, you're not going to be like starving because your body will be taking from the extra fat that you have. It'll be satisfied. The lean mass will be satisfied from the nutrients you're consuming, and your body will take from the extra over time, and you'll lean out and you'll get rid of that extra body fat. But if you're not getting the right nutrients, you're still not like that. That's why you're hungry. You can eat 2,000 calories of shit and still be fucking hungry because you're on this insulin roller coaster and your body's sifting through the trash. Like, where the fuck are the nutrients? So it's still going to knock on the door and be like, yo, you didn't eat yet. That's what your body is looking for. It's looking for nutrients. That's why you feel hungry. Your body's like, I need iron. We need, vitamin C or whatever it is. Like, we need these minerals and nutrients and macronutrients, but we need them. We need all these amino acids. We need all these things that the human body fucking needs. And when you eat shit, you're not getting them all. And then you're going to be chronically hungry no matter how many calories you're consuming. You're going to have this fucking imbalance that's going to bite you in the ass one way or another. Danny, I've recently switched to 100% grass-fed beef. Major difference. You can taste the quality. International Swole text is amazing. Cheers. Thank you. Love it. Bow, bow. Linda, I joined Swolenormous X this afternoon. I love all of your content. I've been following your daily podcast for several months. I'm now ready to step up my fitness to the next level. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being a part of this. Excellent. Oh, thanks for the kisses, Linda. Mwah. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Just a reminder that today's Swole card giveaway is another Fuck Your Resolutions, episode 1302. This is a Swole Friday. Maybe I'll mark the back and I'll put Swole Friday. It is, Black Friday. I'll put Swole Friday 2019. It's not Black Friday. It's Black Swole Friday. So I'll put that on the back. A little extra flair. All right, a little Swole Friday 2019. So fuck your resolutions. So hashtag FYR or hashtag fuck your resolutions in the comments. And we'll get that card out to you. Let's see here. Grass-fed beef is the only kind of beef I can eat. This is from Sunny Marie. When I eat other beef, I feel awful. I get stomach aches and sometimes physical sick. Yeah, I agree. I have that too. I do have that as well. And really, one of the biggest differences in, I guess, mentally shifting how you think about your food is when you look at food and you think about, okay, I think the problem is what people look at as food. So when you look at potato chips, a lot of people think, oh, that's a cheat meal. Well, I don't even look at the chips as food. If you don't even categorize it in your brain, like look at chips as you would see a pen on a table. Look at potato chips, and I'm just using this as an example, anything that's not really fucking food. Look at it as, okay, someone has a hat on a table. You wouldn't look at a hat and be like, ooh, it's cheat day. I'm going to eat that fucking hat. If you don't even register it in your brain as food, you don't feel those cravings for it. So when there's like chips or just candy, like literally just fake fucking shit, literally, that's not food. It's not an option. So I personally don't have those cravings because it doesn't get on my radar. It doesn't come into my field of view. It's not like, ooh, I'm ready to eat that shit. It's like, okay, there's chips on the table. So what? Like, it's not going in my body. That's not going to fuel my body. It's going to be on the table. It's still a physical thing in reality, but that's not a food that I'm going to be consuming. So it doesn't even weigh in on my choices. And I think the problem is we just look at all these things that are maybe edible. We confuse edible with food because we can put it in our mouth and swallow it. Like you can swallow a nail. It's not good for you. The same thing with a lot of these foods. It's not a nail, thank God. Unless if you have nails in your fucking food, that's a problem in itself. You got other issues. But if I take this Sharpie, all right, I'm like, oh, this isn't food. So I'm not worried about cheating on my diet because I'm holding a fucking Sharpie. But this is what candy can be. This is what ice cream or fucking, low quality, like just bread or grain, like things that are bad for you, that don't work well for your body, that you shouldn't be eating, that you feel better without. You have to shift your mindset with what you see when you look at these foods. They're not options. You don't go to a liquor store and see, oh, I could put this in my car. This is all gas. You go to a gas station, you have 3 options. And even all those options, you only have one of those. Do you put in Supreme? Do you put in Ultra? Whatever you call it, premium? Do you put in regular? Do you put in, is it ethanol? Do you do diesel? Like what does your car take? It takes this. What does your body take? Your body takes this. Just because things can be chewed and swallowed doesn't mean they should go in. Doesn't mean that it's a food choice. And if you look at these foods as like inanimate objects, like I wouldn't eat a fucking hat. I wouldn't eat a pen. I'm not going to eat a chair. So don't fucking eat that garbage. It's not real. It's not something that is an option for you. It makes it simple. It makes it simpler. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate it, dear. Swolenormous X is amazing. Danny, Swolenormous X is one of the best investments you could ever make. Thanks, bro. Means a lot. Swolenormous X is the real game changer. Thank you, dear. I love the fam. You guys are awesome. Craig. Well said, Craig. Well said. Swolenormous X content is the dog's tits. Buy full year and you can keep going back again and again. Well, we're adding more all the time. I had to change the verbiage from like, hey, new content added every month. It's like, well, I shouldn't really say that when we're adding new content every fucking week. So we've been on a really good flow. You've been getting new yoga classes every week, new weeks of the programs every week, new recipes every week. Plus, there's a lot of stuff coming. We have a ton of new brain gains that are coming. So a ton more meditation, the 2 new sections inside the Swollen 7 series. So we have the Swollen 7, all those mobility workouts. We're going to be compartmentalizing those. I mentioned that we're doing launching core and strength. So there's going to be a strength section and a core section inside the Swollen 7 series. Just so many fucking things. I can't even list them all really. And we have SwoleCon coming up. We'll be getting more details on that too. So how many of you that are members, how many of you responded to that poll about SwoleCon 2020? SwoleCon. You guys amped for that? I'll be giving you more details soon. I hope everyone can attend. It's going to be awesome. I joined on Sunday, I think. I've done yoga every night. I'm loving it and doing some of the exercise at home while working. Best thing I've done all year. Welcome, Ellen. Thank you. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Tabby Cat Fitness, has anyone done an elimination diet while breastfeeding? Well, just a reminder that the elimination diet, you're still getting all your nutrients. The elimination diet does not mean you're cutting out like essential nutrients. So for those of you that don't know what the elimination diet is, it's not, hey, you're only eating protein or you're not eating carbs or you're systematically testing which foods work best for your body. So you're still getting all your proteins, all your fats, you're still eating quality foods. So it shouldn't be, as long as you're getting sufficient calories. If you're breastfeeding, anyone that's a mother, you can comment below. I'm not a doctor, so, make sure you want to check on these things. But as long as you're getting all your nutrients in, which you should on elimination diet, there shouldn't be any problem. And that's just the fact of the matter. So people can stay, essentially, if you're eating foods that you should be eating that are optimal for you, you're kind of always on this quote elimination diet, but you're on your own personal elimination diet, meaning that you are eating the foods that are right for you, and then you're not eating the foods that don't work best for you. So you're kind of always quote eliminating them. But that's a very negative way to look at it. It's ironic because the elimination diet, that kind of phrase, I use it because it's just what it's called and it's very recognizable and it's factually what you're doing. But don't think of it so much, like try not to process it as, oh, elimination, I'm restricting myself. That's not how it works. Elimination diet, I am eating the foods that are optimal for my body and eliminating the shit that doesn't work for me. It's a positive thing. It's not a negative thing. It's not, oh, I'm restricted. It's, no, you're eating the best foods for your body. That doesn't have to be, that's what an elimination is, but I think a lot of people just automatically default to a diet being a negative thing and a diet being a stressful thing and a diet being something where I can't eat what I enjoy and I can't eat this because I'm not allowed to have carbs or I'm not allowed to have whatever. I'm not allowed to have pickles. So an elimination diet that's the customizable approach. You're not restricted. I'm not restricted. I don't feel restricted at all. I don't feel restricted any day. There's not a single day where I go through my life where I feel restricted with food. I eat the foods that I know work best for my body, and I'm still experimenting. I can easily eat a fucking whole watermelon and be on the toilet just like shitting watermelon. That's not a good approach. I can definitely have binge eating tendencies. I think most people that train hard can, overeat a food that they, you eat too much watermelon. That's not like, it's not going to end well. So I've had those days. I love fucking watermelon. I train hard and I use a lot of calories and I love certain things. I don't restrict myself from the foods that my body loves. Now, how much watermelon, the volume, that's a whole different story. I shouldn't be eating a whole fucking watermelon. I should be eating part of it. But yeah, it doesn't always happen that way, fam. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes you get a little poundy McPounderson and daddy overdoes it. And I fucking overdo it and I'll eat like a whole fucking watermelon, and that can be messy, if you know what I'm saying. But that being the case, it's important to look at your nutrition from a positive standpoint, not from a negative. You're not restricting in a bad way. You're giving your body stuff proactively in the best way. You're giving food items to your body that will be optimal for your success. And that's really all you're trying to do. And you're adjusting, depending on your programming, you're adjusting depending on, what you have access to or how you feel. And that's going to change. That's going to look differently. That's going to look differently today than it will in 5 years. Your goals are going to change. My goals for fitness and my goals for what I do for execution, for training and nutrition is different than it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I was trying to get as big as I possibly could. Now I don't want to get as big as I possibly can because I know how I felt when I was bigger. I know what it's like for the stress on the body. I don't think it's something that should be maintained long term. I think there is easily diminishing returns. And now that I have that base, I need to think more longevity before it catches up to me. And I'm one of those guys that tried to hold on to his youth and tried to be strong until he's fucking 70 years old, like really strong, and went too heavy. And then all of a sudden something fucking broke because I got a little bit too hyped up on caffeine. And then all of a sudden I'm a 70-year-old guy that fucking blew out his back when I could have been someone that was actually looking from a longevity standpoint. It's very easy to look for short-term goals. And at any time, it's very easy to lose track and lose sight of where things are going. And I know I've been in the gym lifting heavy, and I know what it's like to put stress on my body. And I'm not saying that I work out harder or have worked out harder than everyone in the world, but it's relative to your nutrition, it's relative to your sleep, it's relative to your goals, it's relative to what you do. And it's all relative. Your program, that's what a program is. That's what a training program is. That's what understanding your body is. That's what proper nutrition is. It has to match. It has to be congruent. What are you trying to accomplish? Psychologically, what makes you happy with your lifestyle, with what your priorities are, your nutrition, what do you have access to? What do you like to cook? What's the easiest to cook? What are you most consistent with? You have to find that Venn diagram where you have, okay, for nutrition, for example, this is a food that I like the taste of. This is easy for me to prepare. I can afford this, blah, 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 and then you find where they overlap. And those are the foods that are going to be like the main focus. You're getting all your nutrients. Cool. They're easy for you to obtain. Cool. They're easy for you to cook and prepare and be consistent with. Cool. Like when they match and check off all those boxes, you're eating those foods most often. And once you find those things, then your nutrition doesn't become a question anymore. It's like, okay, it's time to fuel up. Let me eat this because you know you like it. And it's just a part of who you are. And that's all I've been cultivating over the last several months and last couple of years. And doing this podcast every day has helped me hash through and work through a lot of my own personal, I guess, perception of my own fitness, because I'm helping a lot of you work through your perception of your fitness because I've been in your situation. And hearing all your stories and hearing all your feedback and getting that kind of like interaction with you in Swole Enormous X and here on the podcast, it gives me a lot of perspective on where I am now, where I want to go. And I've kind of just been thinking a lot about a lot of different things. And it still comes back to, if you focus on longevity and health primarily, not your aesthetics, you're going to do better. You're going to make better decisions on a day-to-day basis, which is what is most important. Those day-to-day decisions, those daily bricks that you're laying down. If you stray from that, guess what's going to happen? You are going to make shortcuts. You are going to go for those little quick fixes. And that's when shit starts breaking down. That's when you start making bad decisions because you're not thinking clearly. You're not being patient. You're not being tactical. You're just fucking doing shit and rushing around and flying around, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what you're doing. And you're trying to get abs quick. You're going on vacation, so you're trying to drop 10 pounds. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to cut corners, and you're going to pay for it. Whether you lose muscle mass, whether you feel like shit, whether you get sick, whether you hurt yourself, that's what happens. People try to push it too fast. They try to make life and nature and evolution and adaptation move faster than it wants to. And that's how you can really, fuck your shit up. I think the comments are broken. I'm not seeing a lot of comments. It's been stalled for a little bit. I need to I don't know if I can reload the comments, but I'm not seeing a lot of them now. It stopped for a while. I was waiting for them to refresh. I'm trying to scroll and refresh the comments, but it stopped after an earlier comment. Jeez. It hasn't reloaded. So something happened with my connection, but hashtag FYR to win this Swole card. I'm going to load up my phone and see if I can catch the live cast and see the comments, because I know that's delayed. I know this is actually not giving me real time, but it needs to be real time because we're getting shit done. So let me go into the podcast. So hashtag FYR, and I want to get this. There we go. Looking at me. Yeah, you guys are. So now I see the comments here. Oh, well. There you go. Now the comments are working. All right. So I got you on my phone. I got you on my phone, fam. There you are. There you are. I don't know why I can't see them here. I still see everyone that's watching. I just can't see the comments are popping up. Must have just froze or something. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Everyone's here. FYR. So I'm going to scroll I'll scroll in. Oh, and this stops. Like, all right, so this doesn't go backwards. All right, so I'll do it on the computer. Scroll. Let's see who we got here. FYR. Let's do the card giveaway. I can't show it on this. Well, I'll show it on the screen because I still have access to these. Hashtag FYR. Haley Christoph. Congratulations, Haley. Congratulations. So now I'm showing it on the screen. Haley, you won the FYR card. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Congratulations. What the fuck? Welcome. Welcome to winning. Congratulations, Haley. Everyone say congratulations, Haley. Make sure you send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with, Swole card in the subject and 1302 FYR, whatever. Make sure that you check. Make sure that you check the email address so make sure it goes through to us. Double check the spelling. support@swolenormous.com. Congratulations, Haley, and we'll get you that Swole card and send us your email, your address in the email with the Swole card and 1302 and all that. And we'll get that out to you. Congratulations, Haley. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being here for the live cast. Fam, I got a couple things to do. I'm going to get some yoga in. So I hope a lot of you are being safe. I hope a lot of you got some cool shit. Remember, I'll put the link in the description down below. It's also in the description of my latest YouTube video on the Swolenormous channel for the Black Swole specials for memberships and, I just squeaked, for memberships and for apparel. And those of you that are Swolenormous X members, you know you got your discounts and the Swole text. So all designs are available at Swolenormous Apparel. Plus, we got the Black Swole Week membership special. So it is going down, and I will see a lot of you inside Swolenormous X, I'm sure. Be safe, be smart, and we'll be crushing it tomorrow for episode 1303 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce, Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.